Flag on the play with HB and Bud. We're gonna talk Jags, Gators, all things North Florida sports. Because we're Duval till we die. Flag family. Just when you thought it was safe, we back.
Wow.
We back. Flag on the play family, listen. We almost just went ahead and wrapped this thing up for the season.
Might as well. Spikes and hell. Spikes and football hell.
We almost went and wrapped this thing up for the season, man. Like this is
what's the point? Like I'm so serious. Like what's the point of even
man? We in trouble.
Because
okay.
Do we literally say we not doing another pod until they win? But if we say that, we'll see y'all next year. Because I don't think they winning another game.
I don't believe that.
I'm calling that. I don't think they winning another game.
I don't believe that.
This offense is putrid. This offense so bad.
We got the Jets, right?
Yeah, and the Jets are gonna kick our whole ass.
I disagree. I think we blow the Jets out. I think we blow the Jets out. I think we would have. The thing about the Jaguars that
you have to score. We have not scored over 24 points all season. How in the hell you gonna blow anybody out when you can't score over 20?
Well, boy, right now we are a touchdown a game team, which is sad.
But you know what's crazy? But you're gonna blow somebody out though.
You know what's crazy about the Jags? The circumstances around the Jags don't make sense to me. Like if you watch the game yesterday, I went to the game yesterday. If you watch the game yesterday and see how the game progressed and whatnot, we beat ourselves.
Yeah.
Look at the final stats. The Jags dominated the game.
Okay, Dan Mullen. Don't nobody care about stats.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like we moved the ball up and down the field with no problem.
It did when we got, and then when we got stops, they got 3 drive-saving penalties. Like we committed 3 penalties that would have got us off the field.
So I asked this in the chat yesterday, a chat that I'm no longer a part of.
You sissy.
I'm not with it. I already go through enough with sports and all that to not have my sports opinion matter in the chat. Okay, that's crazy. But anywho, I asked this in the chat though, and nobody answered it. If your team constantly makes disciplinary mistakes, who fault is that, sir?
That's coaching easy. That's not even debatable. That's coaching.
It's not even debatable.
Because you know what they say. You know what they say about that. Either you're coaching it, or you're allowing it.
Yep.
There is no in between.
There is no in between.
Either
right.
You coaching it or you're allowing it. There ain't no
so
in between.
Today at basketball practice for the girls or whatever, right? We was running up and down JV versus varsity or whatever. JV is pretty good. I would put our JV up against any other JV in the city, right? And we run up and down.
It's that Rams. It's your bond number 1.
I can't wait to the playoffs. Anywho,
don't be careful what you wish for.
Hey, I'm ready. We played them in the preseason and we had them beat, but we ran out of time because it was preseason. We was only playing one half. So yeah.
So who won the game? So who won the game?
Reigns by 4. But they was beat, man, and it's
only
not even
team
fair.
I ever go for. If y'all didn't know, Anthony, otherwise known as HB, is a high school coach in Florida.
Yes, I am.
Of a bunch of nerds, but they are undefeated nerds. But he's a high school coach of a bunch of nerds.
Big nerds. Well, put some respect on it. Big 4-0. But listen, in practice though, we running, and just so happens, y'all, the best player on the JV side of the team is actually a varsity player, but we dropped her down to JV because we need her. That is my daughter, right? So she kind of practiced with the JV, played with the varsity. But anywho, so the other coach, the varsity coach, decided, you know what? I'm not gonna let y'all score no points today. So you know what they did? They shadowed her, right? So that's cool. I got another little guard. Her name Ella. She can hoop. So Ella get the ball. She doing good, but she kept going the same way. I make a correction, she going the same way. I make a correction, she going the same way. At some point, it's not Ella's fault anymore. It's my fault for not making
Yes,
an adjustment.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's my fault for not making an adjustment because I made an adjustment. I took her out. So my thing is with that in particular or whatever, right? My thing with that in particular, whatever. It's like you look at these games, okay? Every time we get a big play, we bail them out. We bail them out. Every time we get a big run, it's a holding, right? We're doing knuckleheaded, undisciplined mistakes that I just don't understand why they continue to occur.
I can't
and I don't
help
see the adjustments.
I can't help that you're not talented enough. That's between you
and God.
Or God, whoever you want to put it on. I cannot help that. What I can help is how goddamn disciplined you are. Now I can goddamn help. Now that I can do. Because either you're doing it and that's all I'm allowing. I can't allow that. Either I'm letting you doing it or you're allowing. No, we can't have that. Because like I said, when you throw interception, first interception, man, it happened. Second interception, like, come on, man. You know, Boardman, them boys playing. Third interception, man, tighten up. Fourth interception, it is no longer on the player. That's on me for keeping you in the game.
Right.
That's on me.
And that's my point of rationale. That's my point of reasoning.
Because what those things the Jaguars did, the offsides on a bleeping punt.
Come on,
watch the bleeping ball.
All you gotta do is watch the ball.
Bro, we're not, bro. It ain't even that type of party. I don't even want you to block the punt. It ain't even that type of party. I want you to block someone so we can get a punt return. But to block the punt, Playboy, this ain't. We're not even in that dire need. And I'm pretty sure that was McCray, who's supposed to be one of our special team leaders. I believe it's not even. We're not even. It ain't even that type of party that I need you to block a punt, and you do that.
All you needed to do. And what's crazy is
Robertson Harris try to jump over somebody. It ain't that type of party.
But you can't do that on special teams.
You know you can't do that.
You know you can't do that on special teams. And then my thing is about the punt, right? About the punt situation. You made a great stop. We just need to get this thing back. Okay, why are you jumping off sides at all?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you jumping off sides at all? Like, whatsoever. You ain't gonna get the block.
Come through.
You're not gonna get the block.
You're not gonna get the block. This ain't college.
You ain't like that, bro.
You ain't like that,
bro.
This ain't college. This ain't college, or you're not playing against the Jaguars. You're playing against an actual functional NFL team. Functional NFL teams don't get their punts blocked. And that is very rare. That is it happens. You might get it once or twice early in the season. But as the year go on, bro, they lock that down. They ain't nobody blocking no punts. Unless you know what's
funny about that? I don't even think that the Falcons are a functional NFL team. They look god awful.
The Falcons are terrible. Matt Ryan needs to go sit his ass down. Matt Ryan is bad at football now. Matt Ryan, Father Time, he catches us all. Matt Ryan supposed to be somebody backup right now. Matt Ryan right now is a damn good backup. Matt Ryan done.
You know what I realized, bro, this weekend? I realized one thing that's really important. When you line up man to man, 11 on 11, 22 players on the field, we ain't got it. And I'll tell you why.
Tyson Campbell ball.
Tyson Campbell. He 11-11, 22 men.
Tyson Campbell for the most part shut.
Tyson Campbell plays some decent
That's
cornerback.
Pretty good.
Plays some decent cornerback. However, on the other side, number 21 trash. And let me just
he a backup. But
he shouldn't be in the league.
Can I go back?
He shouldn't be in the league.
Can I go one? Can I get another top of starting on discipline?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you see how we went off on when you said you're not that guy. You're not that guy. When you tried to block the punt, you said that you're not that guy. Yeah. So you tried to block the punt. That's a penalty. all these other penalties you had to keep drives going. Jawan Taylor is a god awful right tackle. We have got to be. If we're not, we're probably not. We got to be the most false start team in the NFL. If we're not,
I
we're
would be shocked if we didn't have the most penalties in the league.
I'll be shocked too.
I'd be shocked.
I'm finna go look at that, but because I want you to go off on this. So Jawan Taylor terrible, literally say he killed our drive.
Right.
His holding penalty killed the touchdown drive. He killed it by single-handedly by himself. We were at the goal. We were like first and goal at the 6-yard line, something like that. And he held 15 yards back, killed the play. And let's not forget he did a whirly bird 2.0 because this jackass he thinks is all he think he offsides because he's so used to being damn it offsides. That one pass that Trevor threw to Zigbo, I think that's Zigbo. I don't even know no more.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of these damn.
You talking about the one way Jawan let the guy just run because he thought it was an offside, so he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do nothing."
Yeah, which could have been a touchdown. But let's get back on that play. Which why in the hell is that dude even in the game in such a crucial time? So let me get this straight: your best offensive player fumbles the ball, and we take him out for 16 plays straight.
Yeah, bro. The taking out James Robinson ever. I don't care if James Robinson came out and handed the ball to the other team. Next time we out there, you give him the ball back.
If James Robinson is not breathing heavily or tapping his own helmet to tap out, he should be in the game. Stop with the Carlos Hyde shit. Stop.
Carlos Hyde don't deserve to be on this team.
Carlos Hyde
and you know what's funny?
A good player. Stop telling me Carlos Hyde a good player. Stop.
Ozigbo would have been ready if you was actually playing Ozigbo over Hyde. He would have been ready. I stand on Ozigbo wasn't ready because he hasn't played. And you know what?
Hyde is ass. He is ass for the Jaguars. I don't know what Carlos Hyde did for Herb at Ohio State. I just know Carlos Hyde is good. Carlos Hyde is a good functional running back at every other team he's played with except the Jaguars. So stop with the Carlos Hyde shit. Stop. He's terrible. Stop. That you know who that should have been? If 2-5 not in the game, you know who should be running back? Chenault. Because he not no damn wide receiver. That's your damn running back.
We can't get no Cordell Patterson action going. Why we don't have nothing going on like that? But see, this go back into my thing, man. Man for man, 11 on 11, 22 players on the field. We don't have it. And I'm going to give you a prime example. This sums up this play, this player, this situation sums up the Jaguar season in a nutshell. But there's a play. I want to say it's third down, maybe it's second down. And they run a little bubble screen out or a little toss out.
The most penalized team in the NFL is the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that's interesting.
That
makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're 12.
Ain't no way.
10. The teams ahead of us in penalties: Minnesota, Detroit, Buffalo, Miami, Philadelphia, Chargers, Cleveland, Carolina, Vegas, Cowboys.
I wish we could.
Least penalized team in the league, Cincinnati.
I wish we could break down the analysis and break it down to like penalties when they matter, like what penalty, like crucial penalties. Because I guarantee we're number one in that. But check this out.
I'm looking at this. Guess who got the most false starts in the NFL though?
Gotta be us.
Jaguars 22.
Yeah, it gotta be us.
22 false starts.
Where you going though? You ain't like that. You ain't like that. Where you going? The moment's too big. Piss down our leg. Where you going? But like, speaking of moments too big, piss down your leg. Like I was saying, this sums up the season in a heart right here. This is it right here. Okay, just a little bubble scream out. 42, man. 42 got to do dead to rights, but all you gotta do is wrap up, make a tackle.
42 is an ankle biter.
Wrap up, make
42.
the tackle.
If you notice 42 ain't going for nothing but ankles, bro. Watch 42. 42 don't go for nothing but ankles.
It's over. But no, moment too big, pissed down our leg, not a real athlete. And he got
I love that. I love that dude.
bro.
What is it, Mr. 30? I love that dude.
Yeah, Coach 30. But bro, he pushed 42. He pushed Dewey all the way in the ground. I'm surprised he got out the dirt. He pushed Buddy down so low. And I was just like, yo, like, how do you have somebody wide open in the open field and you can't make a tackle? And that's your starting safety. But are safety supposed to be hitters?
Yeah.
So your starting safety can't make an open field tackle on a running back or a tight end. Why is he on the field? But that just show y'all, Flag family, man for man, we ain't got it. Coaching, we ain't got it. Running back, we ain't got it.
During this show, I'm finna give you some breaking news. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Breaking news: LSU is expected to hire Notre Dame's Brian Kelly as the school's next head coach.
You got what is going on?
Could come as early as tomorrow.
What is going on? What is going on? So you mean to tell me, okay, so the LSU job was available, the USC job was available, the Florida job was available, right?
Mm-hmm.
Florida job has been taken. Oklahoma became available because Riley went to USC, right? And then now you mean to tell me that Oklahoma and LSU is no longer available, but Notre Dame's available?
Mm-hmm.
What?
And you know here they go starting it again. Already on Twitter, live shot from Jacksonville got Urban Meyer jumping up and down for the Notre Dame job. David, boy.
First of all, if I'm Urban Meyer, I'm leaving the Jags for Notre Dame. No lie. No lie. I know it's the NFL and you got Trevor Lawrence. Let me ask you a real deal question, bud. If Brian Kelly goes to LSU like you just broke, no lie, if you're Urban Meyer, does Notre Dame not look better than the Jags right now?
Oh my God, yes.
Urban Meyer would win 8 national championships at Notre Dame.
Oh man, I don't know about winning at Notre Dame, man. Winning at
Urban
Notre Dame hard.
Urban Meyer can recruit. Dan Mullen is free. So when you go to build your staff, you could go to Notre Dame with Dan Mullen? What? Yeah, I would. I don't think he's gonna do that because you're still in the NFL. It's still an NFL job.
That's the thing. Nobody don't feel like kissing those kids' asses, bro. I'm straight on college football. If I'm an NFL guy, I'm an NFL
college guy though. Urban's like Spurrier. Yeah. Urban's like Spurrier, man. I don't think he like kissing the NFL guys' ass. I think the college guys he understand. I don't think he get the NFL. I don't think it's adding up to him. Not yet.
Yeah, and see, my thing is with Herb and the worm, as you can see, has definitely turned. My problem with Herb is Herb tried to hit us with I studied the NFL and all this other stuff. Nah, Herb is literally learning on the job. He's getting on the job training. You can tell. Yeah, he gets better. He gets better, but he's literally learning on the job. And he made it seem like he studied it. No, you didn't, Herb. No, you didn't.
Well, his number one problem is he got to get rid of Bev.
Bev is terrible. Bev and the wide receiver coach, they ass.
Yeah,
and the running back coach.
Whoever got to take James Robinson out, that mother's got to go.
That's running back rotation got to be on your running back. I'm pretty sure your running back rotation is on your running backs coach, just like in Florida with Pierce.
Yeah.
And when that's on Knox. That's on Greg. That's on Knox. The running back rotation. That's on him.
Yeah, and it matters.
That's why I didn't know Florida was going to beat Florida State. We'll get to that a little bit later. All right, producer Brittany, we'll get that a little bit later. But
it matters because we don't have Fred Taylor and Maurice Jones-Drew. We have James Robinson and nobody.
What about you? Sure? Because they keep telling me Carlos Hyde's a pretty good player.
Man, watch out! Stop playing on my top. Stop playing on my top. I can't believe that Brian Kelly would leave Notre Dame for LSU. Notre Dame's a bigger job than LSU. They must be
LSU is
backing up the truck.
probably because remember, um, I was hearing a lot of rumors that Notre Dame was. I mean, the LSU. I think LSU made a big push for Riley, Jimbo. I think Riley, Jimbo, and I was hearing they were going Bill O'Brien, but how bad Bill O'Brien been looking, they was like, I'm straight.
Bill O'Brien, that would have been
Yeah.
okay.
I would take Brian Kelly over Bill O'Brien.
Right. I agree. I would any day. But at the end of the day,
But that's showing you the ceiling at Notre Dame. It's hard to get them SEC dogs in Notre Dame. Notre Dame, it's hard to get in Notre Dame, bro. That jump hard. That's when you want dog. That's why Florida. That's why like Florida got to chill with this nerd stuff.
yeah.
Notre Dame, it's hard to get in Notre Dame, bro. That's hard. It's
Well,
hard to get in Notre
yeah,
Dame.
but I mean, in my opinion, bro, I just feel like Notre Dame is just a better job. I just feel like it's a better job, bro.
When was the last time Notre Dame won a natty? How Notre Dame a better job? Notre Dame won a natty since the dude
It's
was
Notre
sick.
Dame, man.
It's LSU. LSU's a pretty big boy, bro. Oh, I can't stand LSU, but I ain't gonna let you disrespect
Okay.
LSU.
Nah,
LSU
you got SEC
LSU is
bias
all
right
about
now.
ball, bro.
You got
I got
SEC bias right now.
LSU is all about ball.
No, you got SEC bias.
When was the
right
last
now.
time Notre Dame won a natty, HB? But I got SEC bias.
Notre Dame hasn't won a natty in years. However, it's still Notre Dame. It's just like, why would you leave Oklahoma for USC?
USC has a lot of tradition.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that matters, but Notre Dame tradition don't matter. Notre Dame is the most traditional historical program in college football.
USC is Southern Cal is a recruiting hotbed.
No, what you're thinking of, what the problem is,
you got the best quarterback in the country in 2022 or 2023 is from Southern Cal. Your boy Ukulele is from Southern Cal.
Irrelevant. Because you can't let USC lineage and historical presence
recruiting
matter.
California, one of the top places to recruit football players, HB,
is Notre Dame. You can't tell the story of college football.
Who telling me, ooh, man, I really got this really good player out of South Bend, Indiana. All the good players come out of Florida.
Notre Dame is Notre Dame. They don't have to recruit from South Bend.
Where Notre Dame get their players from?
Everywhere. I'm Notre Dame.
Exactly. I can shut down LA and I'll be straight. Just like if I shut down Florida, I'll be straight.
But you're not going to shut down LA because Oregon coming in there, Florida coming in there, Texas coming in there.
USC is a big deal. USC more popular than the NFL teams in California, bro.
Cap. Boy, that's cap.
You crazy as hell.
Boy, let me tell you something.
If you think USC not more popular than the NFL, when USC good, when they had Pete Carroll, you telling me
USC has been good.
It was like Lakers, Dodgers, USC in that order. That's California's pro team.
USC has been good. How many times in the last 30 years?
Last time they were good was during the Pete Carroll era. Remember,
1991 is 30 years now. So in the last 30 years, how many times have they been good? Pete Carroll, right? So four seasons. So from like 01 to like 06 or something like that. And they got one natty out of it. Two, if you want to count a shared natty. Even though we had the BCS, so there's no shared natties. But cool. Okay. Outside of that, the whole 90s, trash. The whole 10s, trash. Now we into the 20s. They're trash. They just lost to my squad, UCLA. Let me tell you something. Bro, I know that people don't watch Pac-10 football.
Literally took me 2 seconds from most historical teams in college football.
Opinion
Alabama.
Based.
Hey man. Oh, so this is just opinion, right?
I'm not saying USC not historical.
It's opinion based, right? So this don't really count, right? Alabama, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Michigan, Nebraska, USC.
USC. Oh yeah, I would agree that they're historically have prowess. However, these young kids don't care about that, man.
These
Number
young kids
one,
don't care about Southern California.
they don't care about USC and their legacy.
Southern,
But you know what
bro,
they do care about?
if Lincoln Riley can get kids from goddamn Florida to come to Norman, goddamn Oklahoma, you think he can get these kids to go to SoCal?
No,
He got
let me tell you why.
Class in 2023, so he can get these kids to come to Oklahoma, but he won't be able to get these kids who come to SoCal. Is that what you're telling me?
Let me tell you why.
And yes, we're talking about this because it's breaking news. Because the Jaguars suck.
Well, yeah, right. Jaguars ain't a problem. We'll get to that in a second. Then we'll get to college and we'll be out of here. Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, USC have problems that y'all don't know about because y'all don't watch Pac-12 football. I watch Pac-12 football. The reason why nothing has worked at USC is because they have huge recruiting problems. Huge. And it's not because they didn't have good recruiters. It's because they have huge recruiting problems because of the same thing that Florida was running into before next year. Their facilities are horrible. Their campus is in the middle of South Central LA almost. It's in the middle of the hood. People just not with it. People just not with it. And their dorms, like their campus is not a premier I want to go to school. And listen, when kids go up to Oregon, the reason why Oregon started recruiting and doing what they did Pac-12 wise was because your boy Phil Knight with Nike dumps a ton of money into his alma mater every year. You realize that Oregon has not worn the same uniform in over 20 years? They haven't worn the same uniform in 20 years. There's literally been a different uniform combination every game for the last 20 years. Okay, that's why Oregon started recruiting. When you go to their facilities, they got, you scan your eyeball and it open up and all kinds of cool stuff at Oregon. USC ain't got that. Lincoln Riley is a good coach. He's a good recruiter. I don't think anybody could recruit at USC. And let me tell y'all something. Bud, do you know why Pete Carroll was able to recruit at USC?
Why is that?
Bag lady, you got too much stuff. Bag man. So if Lincoln ain't gonna get the bag man, USC gonna be USC.
With the NIL in California, do you really think I even need the bag man?
You need a bag man because USC
I cannot stress this enough. Norman, goddamn Oklahoma. You don't think Lincoln Riley got the bag man on speed dial?
Let me ask you something. Who do you think has, and this might be a trick question, but let me ask you this though. Who do you think for the football program, who do you think alumni give the most money? Oklahoma or USC?
Probably Oklahoma.
Okay. All right.
And that's just me guessing.
I'm not saying USC don't have like top shelf alumni and like have rich alumni.
The 2021 recruiting class. USC 7.
USC always got a top 10 class.
You just said USC
You just said USC because bro, number one, what do I hate the most about college football?
That's the 2021 class. So that was the class that just passed.
Just passed.
2022. Let's see.
What do I hate the most about college football, bud?
Recruiting, because you don't know what it is.
There it is. So saying this class, do you remember, Bud? Now I'm gonna take you back, and then we're gonna get to the Jazz.
So they brought in a pretty good class with goddamn Todd Helton. Brought in a top 10 class to USC.
Okay, so check this out. Let's do this real quick. Bud, you're a Gator fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you recall Ron Zook having like a really, really high class?
Ron Zook recruited his ass off, yes.
Right. And that turned into what was in fact a national championship. The first one that Urban Meyer was here, but it was Zook's players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Urban Meyer he had a top class, right?
Right.
National championship. Okay, let me show you something. Top 5 classes. Muschamp had one. McTeeth had one. And Dan Mullen had one. What we got? What we got?
Well, Mullen got you 3 New Year's Six bowls.
I don't care about that. Way much.
But look who's recruiting that high. Like right now, the 2023 class, Lincoln Riley, Oklahoma, number 3 in the country.
I mean, Lincoln Riley can recruit. I just don't see it, man. I think he's gonna do good
because it's an easier path.
I think he's an X's and O's guy. Too bad he
an X's and O's guy who can recruit. That's even nastier.
Too bad he alienated his quarterback by benching him because he could have got him to transfer to USC.
Which one?
The one that not coming back.
The Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
The albino.
Yeah, he not coming back.
Spencer Rattler is horrible, and they better look out.
Spencer Rattler, we're gonna be at Florida State next year. Mark my words.
And they better look out for the quarterback. And Spencer Rattler has just hit the portal. They better look out for Oklahoma starting quarterback because he might haul ass to California with his coach.
Man, all them players ain't leaving.
Yeah, okay.
All them players ain't leaving. It's the other stuff that goes into it. I say give Lincoln Riley 4 years and they'll make the playoffs. I say they never win a national championship. Ever. I say he's 10-2.
I think you're right but see, Lincoln Riley ain't no fool. That's what he was doing the same thing at Oklahoma. They ain't winning no ships in Oklahoma. Every time Oklahoma got to the playoffs, they got smashed.
They should be though.
They got smashed.
I would say he's gonna be at USC. He's 10-2. He's 9-3 every year. He keep his job every year, and he'll make the playoffs every now and then because he'll win the Pac-10. And then he'll compete with Chip Kelly for recruit, and then he'll probably get more recruits because Chip Kelly's racist. So there's that. So, anywho, man, that was way more fun to talk about than the Jags. But who the Jags play this week?
Speaking of Cali, they got the Rams who are the Rams who are looking very beatable. Suspect. The Rams have lost 3 games straight. Man, I'm telling you, they're extremely shaky. But guess what, guys? I'm not waiting to give you the score. Give me the Rams 41, Jaguars 17.
Yeah,
when you hate giving scores, I'm telling you that right now. You can book it. Rams 41, Jaguars 17.
Rams need a get right game, and what better than the Flex Seal NFL team itself, the Jaguars.
The
Jaguars. Give me Matt Stafford going off for 400. But over under Matt Stafford get 350 in the air. Over under.
Matt Stafford gonna do Matt Stafford. I'm talking. The defense is gonna play hard because the defense is a strength. Only problem is, and as you can see now, we don't get a pass rush anymore. Pass rush has gone the way of the dinosaurs. And now all on social media, I have people wishing Urban Meyer luck because all them trying to tell Herb he going to Notre Dame because I know how much Herb love Notre Dame. The schools that Herb love, Notre Dame and Ohio State. Which I don't think
Urban Meyer go to Notre Dame. First of all, he ain't even gonna be able to recruit like that. If Urban Meyer go to Notre Dame at this point, 1 year in, the season not even finished or whatever, it's a disaster for how he look on his legacy. He not doing that. He not doing Notre Dame.
I think
he would have to go to Notre Dame and turn into Nick Saban. Like for real.
Herb took a big image hit with that young lady at the bar. I don't think Notre Dame even going after Herb. Notre Dame is finna get like the Midwest guys like Matt Campbell, Fickle. What's
Notre Dame? Brian Kelly is underrated as a coach because Notre Dame is complete ass, and they have been complete ass for a long time.
And they win 10 games every year.
Yeah, like he's complete ass.
That's pretty good, and they win 10 games every year.
And he be right. So Brian Kelly don't get enough credit. So what Notre Dame got to do is, at some point, they have to realize, hey man, we want to be important. We got to get an important coach. So they got to go get a big dog. I don't know who that is.
I'm telling you what. I'm telling you what.
Somebody like that, but they got to get
Notre Dame is getting Matt Campbell from
Matt
Iowa
Campbell
State,
not good enough. Not good enough.
or they
Not good
getting
enough.
Fickle from Cincinnati.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Brian
You
Kelly
telling
came
me
from Cincinnati.
so you exactly Fickle
Not good
got
enough.
Fickle about to have Cincinnati in the playoffs.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Not good enough. So Brian Kelly from Cincinnati, that's perfectly fine, and he killed it at Notre Dame.
Do you
But
remember when Brian Kelly got that job?
Luke Fickle, who is killing it at Cincinnati,
Not
even
good enough.
better than Brian Kelly did. That's
Not
not
good enough. Let me tell you why it's not good enough.
Killing it at Cincinnati, I won't kill it at Notre Dame. That's what you're telling me.
No, what I'm telling you is that when Brian Kelly took that job was in shambles. You was just coming off Charlie Weiss, and before Charlie Weiss, you had clown after clown after clown after clown. Okay, everybody been a clown in that job since Lou Holtz. Then you got Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly has brought back the dome and Jesus to touchdown Jesus. Okay,
you think Luke Fickle wouldn't keep that thing going?
Put Brian Kelly's name in the ring. Say I'm lying.
Yeah, Brian Kelly's one of the greatest Notre Dame coaches of all time. I think he got the most wins.
So put Brian Kelly's name
right now with them.
Put Brian Kelly's name in the ring. Now, the reason why I'm not bringing in Fickle, Dickel, or Huey or Louie is because that's not good enough. My program is back. I'm Notre Dame. So you know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get Lane Kiffin. I'm calling Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, y'all in this Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is a complete clown show.
He also is a damn good coach.
Lane? Why do y'all love Lane so much?
Because he's a damn good coach.
Lane all fizzled. He all Lane is a circus. Notre Dame not going for no damn circus, man.
I'll take it.
Y'all love
Dame, I'll take it.
Y'all love the circus. Y'all love the clipboard going up and all this other stuff. Lane Kiffin. Ole Miss recruiting class is ass.
What NFL coach getting fired this year first?
Fired?
Yeah. What NFL coach getting fired?
Oh, that's easy. Bears, Matt Nagy.
Notre Dame.
Nah, they're actually saying your boy from Ohio State might go there.
That's not Ohio State's bigger job.
No, he might go to Chicago. Go to the pros. What do you mean it was bigger than the pros?
Oh no. He not. You talking about Zach, whatever his name is?
Yeah, they say he might make the jump to the pros. And get back with Fields, his quarterback.
I think that's silly. If you're the Bears, okay, well stay the Bears. Good Bears, do whatever, do that shit. That's fine. That's fine. So if that's what you want to do.
Who else getting fired in the pros?
Flores. That's not good enough.
Denver. No, Flores got them. Flores got them boys. The Miami has won like 4 or 5 games straight
since the Jags beat them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Flores ain't good enough anyways. He's not big enough name.
He has my. Oh, you talking trying to get Vic Fangio in Denver? He about to
not big enough. Not big enough. See,
that's pretty much.
That's what they. Schottenheimer maybe from 49ers.
He not leaving.
They gonna fire Schottenheimer, man.
Oh my God, HB Schotty got the 49ers over 500. They've been on
the 49ers are on a fake 500. They beat the Jags. Then this week they beat another trash team.
They beat Minnesota.
Come on, bro.
49ers not firing.
But if I'm Notre Dame, long story short, if I'm Notre Dame, I'm getting the biggest coach I can find. Period. I'm calling Josh McDaniels as my first call. Hey, Josh, what you doing? You want to come coach Notre Dame? If Josh McDaniels turned down a Notre Dame job, he's an idiot. So I'm calling Josh McDaniels. I'm calling Byron Leftwich. I'm doing something like that.
Now, you really think? Okay, I'm not touching that.
Oh, Tampa not good? Tampa offense don't look like the best offense in the NFL?
I'm not touching Notre Dame hiring Byron Leftwich. And like I keep trying to tell y'all refuse to listen to me. I don't know if I'm speaking French or what. If I have a chance at a NFL job, I'm not taking any college job in the country. Every NFL job is better than the college job. You
So
name the college.
If you're Byron Leftwich, you're gonna turn down Notre Dame because you might get an NFL job.
Okay, cool.
If you're Eric Bieniemy, you're turning down Notre Dame.
Let me see. I can either go to Notre Dame or I can be the head coach of the Denver Broncos or the Chicago Bears. What the hell you think I'm gonna pick?
You know, you just said that Zach, whatever his name is, up at Ohio State is first in line.
I'm just telling you the jobs that's open. He might stay at Ohio State. I'm just telling you, NFL jobs are better than college jobs. These college coaches are leaving college because they are sick. Like I said, now with the NIL and the transfer portal, I have to kiss a kid ass to get him and kiss his ass to make him stay. College is the worst part of college is recruiting for coaches. And I got to constantly recruit. Piss on that. Why do you think Coach K retired from Duke?
He's just tired. Coach K in his 70s, man.
Coach K is like, I'm out.
He in his 70s. He should be out. Coach K done. It's been a while. He's going out with a win, though. I'm calling it right now. Coach K gonna win the ship.
I heard that too.
Yeah, they're good, bro. They beat the hell out of Gonzaga. Like they're good. Let me say this. Real quick, I'm gonna go Jags 13 because we got to get at least one touchdown. Rams 37.
That sounds about right.
It's gonna be bad.
So now that we're still on college, the Sunshine Showdown was this weekend.
Play me in, bud.
Bum 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 bum.
Racist mascot. Over a year and you still suck. Listen. I know y'all back on the show.
It's been 1,461 days, which is 4 years.
And what?
From the last time FSU beat Florida.
And what?
FSU still sucks.
Boy, FSU, you in trouble.
Boy, you
in trouble. We was just talking about programs.
Boy, you couldn't tell a no that, boy, before this game, boy. They thought it was their time. They were so hopeful, boy.
If you ain't get us this year, you ain't gonna get us for a while. This was your year to get us. Y'all couldn't beat it. FSU, y'all couldn't beat an interim coach.
Excuse me. Or picked you off like Tyson Campbell. I gotta check you. You messed up. I was waiting. I baited you for that. You done messed up. Correction, my friend. They could not beat a team who fired their head coach, fired their defensive coordinator, and fired their offensive coordinator. That's who Florida State could not beat, sir.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
you're in trouble.
And now the Gators I hired Scared Money Don't Make Money Billy. And yeah. Your boy, no. White Mike ain't it, bro. He not.
White Mike ain't it. Y'all gotta go get
Deion. How are you a head coach and you lose to an interim coach?
I don't know, but go to y'all. Yeah,
And it should have been worse. Gators with
interim coach, interim coach who refused to bench a horrible quarterback.
Yes, Gators would have beat the holy hell out of FSU if it wasn't for Emory Jones.
Yeah,
gave him 3 picks.
Emory Jones was the best Seminole on the field.
Yes, sir.
Emory Jones was the best Seminole on the field. And I'll tell you like this here. And not only did y'all lose to an interim quarterback, coach or whatever, y'all lost to an interim coach who coached just like Dan Mullen, who we clearly see is not a good coach. So, yeah, because he did the Dan Mullen. He let him stand there for 3 picks. He did not run 2-7. His play calling was suspect. Yeah. Florida State, I don't know what to tell you. I told Bud earlier, I think y'all cursed. So I don't know how y'all overcome y'all racist curse. Maybe hire Deion. Maybe that'll help.
But y'all, they ain't got no money.
But y'all, yeah. You better hope Deion give you the hometown discount. Better
No,
hope Dion give you the hometown discount.
the problem is, HP. The problem is they fired Willie too fast. Funny how that works, huh?
Ooh, yeah, because they
Funny how
paying
that
both of
works.
them, man. They paying White
HB,
Mike and Willie, right?
would you like to know Willie Taggart's record through 21 games?
Oh, what's that?
9-12.
Okay.
Would you like to know White Mike's record through 21 games?
What's that?
8-13.
Oh my God. Why he
But
not
yeah,
fired?
oh, you know why. You know why.
Y'all better hire Dion.
Can't
That's
afford
all
him.
I got to say. If y'all,
Prime
yeah,
Prime
and you know
ain't
what's
giving you
funny?
a discount.
He tried to.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to, and y'all ain't want him. And now he down in Jackson State 10-1. 10-1 at Jackson State. And y'all boys ain't get him. And that's y'all boy at Jackson State. He ain't go to Jackson State. He ain't even from Mississippi. That's y'all boy. I tell you what, though. I like the Nagy hiring. Florida hopefully going to the Gator Bowl, hopefully. And Florida State, yeah, bro. See you next year. Because your season's over. With a big O. With a big time O. And yeah. So we don't have to pick that. Let's go ahead and pick the SEC championship, bud.
Do I have to?
Let's do it. Because we talk Georgia on here.
I hope it ends in a 0-0 damn tie.
Let's pick the SEC championship. And then next week, when we come back, we'll know who's in the playoffs. So even though there's no ties in college football, and we watch Auburn screw the whole pooch.
Oh my God. Me and HB was watching that game. And we was like, we can't get over 4th and 7. 4th and 7, boy. We was like, you gotta blitz. You gotta blitz. And they got that first down. We was like, damn.
That's him.
Immediately, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. When Alabama scored that touchdown, HB said that's game. I said, huh? He said that's game. I said, for who? He said, Bama not losing this game. He was like, and that was 10-10 tie. He's like, that's the game. That's it. He said, that's over. He said, it's over. He immediately said it's over. Bama scored that. He's like, that's it. That's game. I was like, they got overtime. He's like, don't matter.
Don't matter.
That's game.
I knew it. They coach knew it. Them players knew it. It was over. It was over. When you got a monster dead, you stab him in the eye. You don't let him stand up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's on them. That's on them. But yeah, they match up against them boys of Alabama and Georgia. So what you got, bud?
Somehow.
Who's your SEC champion?
Somehow, some way, Bama gonna make a way. Woo! I just think Bama gonna win. I think Bama will find a way because they just that dog crazy. That dog DNA still in them, bro. It's still the 1980, bro. It's still in them, bro.
You know what's crazy? Had Bama lost to Auburn, I would have picked Bama. Had Bama lost to Auburn, I would have picked Bama. I feel like Georgia gonna be on their toes. Because Georgia every year. Every year, y'all, Georgia, y'all have a team like this every year.
Yeah.
And then every year, y'all Georgia. But for whatever reason, I feel like y'all gonna be on y'all toes. So I'm gonna go Georgia for the win. And I'm gonna go Georgia 27. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go Georgia 31, Bama 21. But I think it's gonna be closer than that. I just think it's gonna be 10 points. But I think the game gonna be closer. And who you got? You got Bama, West Coast.
Give me Bama 24-20.
That's a good game. I'll take it either way. I hate Georgia, but I think they're gonna pull it out this time. And then once they pull it out, we'll see what the playoffs line up like.
I hate them. So I'm so. It's not even hate. I don't like
Georgia and Bama.
I don't like both of them. I don't like Georgia. I hate Florida State. I don't like Georgia. I'm sick. I'm sick of Bama.
I told
I'm
Bud,
sick of
y'all.
Bama and everything that goes with Bama.
I
Their
told Bud.
fans, everything.
You know what's so racist about Florida State? And I know y'all be like, oh, it's racist, whatever. And this is, I think this kind of the epitome. It took the cake. It like light bulbed in my head. Okay, so they say they want to honor the Seminole tribe, the Knowles, right? That's what they say, the Knowles. No Seminole. Those are real people who've been through real strife and hardship, who really lost loved ones and really were oppressed and stuff like that. And you're shortening the name of their tribe and calling them the Knowles. And that's not just like something that people do. It's on official logos and shirts and stuff. And no Seminole in the history of Seminole said, hey man, go Knowles. Nobody's ever done that because their name doesn't mean some goofy behind fight song or mascot. Their name is a whole different thing. It's a whole nation of people. Anywho, this shows, boy, you got to shout out.
Shout it, shout it, shout it out now. No, because I'm in the darkness. I shout out to anybody who still listens to this show. Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it. I know we be up and down, man.
But it ain't even about the up and down. It's just the point that y'all listen to us talk about this putrid ass team. Y'all the real MVP. Shout out to all Jaguar fans who every year we get our teeth kicked in by this team. And every year we come back. Every year we come back. We got our teeth kicked in. And every year we come back. Shout out Jag. Shout out Jag Nation. Best fans in the world.
Shout out to Jags fans. Best fans in the world. This show is called Flag on the Play. We throw flags on those who are violating the game. We should just throw a flag on the Jags every freaking week. Anywho, so in honor of the Falcons coming in here this week, I did a coin toss yesterday with a special guest, the Atlanta's own and inventor of the Dirty Bird, Jamal Anderson.
Oh man, I love me some Jamal Anderson.
Dirty Bird. So Jamal Anderson,
that was my guy. I was rooting for Atlanta in that Super Bowl.
I feel you. Jamal Anderson threw threw it in the air, and of course, it came up tails because it always prevails. But I adjudicated you, my sir. Throw your flag.
Flag on the Jaguars coaching staff.
Yeah.
The Jaguars offensive coaching staff. Y'all doing such a bad job.
Horrible job.
From Bev to the wide receivers coach to the running backs coach. Y'all are doing so bad. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are so bad at what y'all doing. It's so bad, it ain't funny. Another flag, Mike Norvell. What? Oh my God.
Yeah, White Mike.
White Mike, you are terrible. That's an embarrassment, bro. For you to lose to Florida, I mean, that's bad, bro. You lost to an interim coach. You are a head coach of a football team. This is your team, and you lost to an interim coach, bro. That's bad. Oh, another flag. The referees in the Florida State game. My God, they were terrible. Y'all were so bad. Y'all let a 12 o'clock game go for 4 hours.
Yeah, because they called a flag every 2 seconds.
Oh, y'all let that game didn't stop to almost 4 o'clock.
Yeah, facts.
That is terrible. So that's that. That was my flags.
Yeah, one flag, and this is gonna be an interesting flag. So the Gators hire a new coach. What's his name, bud?
Billy Napier.
Billy Napier, you may know him from Clemson, you may know him from Alabama, but you going to get to know him because he's the Gator coach, and we talk about the Gators and all things North Florida sports on this show. Okay, Billy Napier is coming from what school, bud?
The Raging Cajun of Louisiana.
Louisiana Lafayette, okay? The Raging Cajuns. He got them at a record of, I believe, 10-1, which I think is their best record in 100 years or whatever the hell.
Yeah, they're 10. I think he's pretty much been like that almost every year because they were on average of winning 3 games a year before he got there. First year, 7-5, lost in the championship game. Every other year, 10-win seasons, I believe.
Yes. Okay. So my flag is on the fans of Louisiana Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns. They didn't show up to the game. to support the Raging Cajuns, even though the Raging Cajuns are
This
doing
might be one of y'all
excellent.
best coaches ever.
It is their best coach
On
ever.
one of y'all best runs ever.
And they didn't show up, and they don't show up, and they don't care. So this flag is for them and every other fan of a team, including FAM, who, by the way, is number 2 behind. I think they're 9-3 behind Jackson State in the SWAC. And they also didn't show up to the Classic. This is for all the
any fans who have competitive teams and y'all not showing up. Y'all are hot garbage.
Horrible. Because if you don't show up when they win it, you damn sure ain't gonna show up when they lose it. So next year, when the Raging Cajuns are 6-6, and y'all trying to sneak in the back door of the Little Caesars Bowl, remember y'all didn't show up. Remember y'all didn't show up.
That's where the Gators be going. Pizza.
Hey, hopefully the Gators come to the Gator Bowl.
I think the Gator Bowl like I'm straight, but I would love it.
And then they're gonna get who instead? Kentucky? Who they gonna get instead then? Auburn? Who they gonna get instead?
Those are all better. Those are all better teams than Florida.
That's the thing. You got to sell tickets.
You go. Who gonna go see?
I don't want to go see them. It's an exhibition. I don't want to see none of them. I want to give me the Gators versus who the next best ACC team is. I guess Wake Forest. I guess, but yeah, give me the Gators.
Wake Forest in the ACC championship.
They're gonna lose, right? So then they wouldn't go there. So Clemson, maybe.
Clemson too good, but Clemson ain't even going to the ACC championship game.
No, Clemson will be in that.
Give me Gators, North Carolina, because North Carolina's ass.
I'll take Gators, North Carolina. We haven't played them in forever.
North Carolina. Mac Brown is such a bad coach.
Facts. But Flag Family, we back again. We're gonna wrap this season up. We're gonna try to get at it again. I've been coaching young girls in high school level. We are ranked 43 in the state, number 8 in 4A for the state. And they won 1 game last year. Now we're ranked 43. And we had scouts coming to our practice.
4-0.
We doing it big.
But I bet you can't tell me what's better than 4-0.
5-0. That's coming up tomorrow night. Big 4-0 versus 4-0 tomorrow night.
That's what's up.
4-0 versus 4-0 tomorrow night. So we're gonna try to pull it off. But until tomorrow night, y'all go ahead and listen to this pod. And if you are listening to this pod on Tuesday, November the 30th, come out to Paxton High School and support my girls, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing. JV at 5:30, varsity at 7:30. Come on through. Until then, though, we Duval.
Till we die.